We're in Tokyo, Japan. This place has an incredible food culture and we're gonna make a ton of food videos here. Let's get food hunting for this one.
We're hunting down a legendary restaurant that's been serving the ugliest dish in Tokyo for over 200 years, Loach Hot Pot. We're taking you to a local institution to show you a dish you've never seen before. You don't want to miss this video. Get ready for some mouth-watering food.
I'm Thomas.
And I'm Sheena, and we're chasing a plate.
We hope you're hungry. Let's eat.
We're really excited about what we're eating today. We're having Dojo Nabe, which is Loach Hot Pot, in this restaurant that's behind me that has been around since 1801. That's over 200 years. Let's get eating.
Konnichiwa.
The restaurant is so beautiful. The building is built in the style of the period of the restaurant, which is the Edo period. It's from 1603, I think, to 1868. And we're sitting on the floor on the tatami mat in the traditional style. And Yanagawa Nabe. Our Dojo Nabe has arrived and it looks insane. It looks incredible. So the Dojo Loaches are these things. They're a freshwater fish, but they look a little bit like a miniature eel. They're not the most appetizing looking things, I have to say, but we hope that they're really delicious. And what they've come on is over charcoal. So it's sitting on a little like hot plate, and then you can see that there's charcoal in there heating up that hot plate, and it's come in a little wooden box as well. So the restaurant have already prepared the loach. So what they've done is first they marinate it in a sake broth, and then once the bones have all softened, they then cook it in a miso broth, and then they're put onto this hot plate and served to us. So the loaches are bubbling away in a soy sauce mixture, and when we sat down on the table there was a pile of freshly sliced spring onions. And so the idea is you let the loaches bubble away for about 3 minutes and start to heat through, and then you pile them with the spring onions. So that's what I'm going to do, and they will just cook down. Oh, I'm so excited about this. The smells coming from this thing are amazing. So we'll let that cook away for a bit. And then we also ordered this, Yanagawa Dojo. So this is loach, so the same fish, and it's cooked with some burdock root and also some egg. We ordered a set menu, so we've got some rice, and then we have a miso soup which has also got the loach cooked in with it, and then some tofu. The tofu is just presented so beautifully. It's served alongside a stick of konjac, which is similar to a yam, and then some sort of sauce over the top and some greenery. And then we also have a little portion of tsukemono or pickle, so I can see cucumber, and then maybe that's some daikon or radish. The spring onions are cooking down, and you can see that the loach is just really soaking up more of that soy sauce mixture. They're becoming really plump. I'm going to just sprinkle a little bit of this shichimi on the top. So shichimi is a spice blend. It's made up of pepper and chili flakes and sesame seeds, and what else is in there? I think dried orange peel, so it's going to imbue like a beautiful fresh flavor, spicy flavor on top. And then let's just get in. I'm so excited to try this. So I'm going to get this little guy here. So you can see it's still got its head on, but it feels like it's quite soft. So the bones have all cooked down. You can eat the thing whole. I'll put that in my plate, and then also get some spring onions. Alright, let's go for it. Oh man, That is beautiful. That's delicious. So you can taste the bones in the loach, but they just soften. They've softened and they just disintegrate in your mouth. And the flesh of the loach is a little bit slimy, but very soft. And again, the second it hits your tongue, it just melts away, and it's got the beautiful flavor of soy. Let's just try the spring onion. So fresh. On that pepper is so spicy. It's got a real spicy chili hit of that spring onion. Oh, it's really vibrant.
The staff have just told us that we should drizzle this sauce, which is some sort of soy sauce mixture on top of the loaches. So let's just pour a little bit on there. So quite a thin sauce. I need to get in. I need to find my chopsticks. There they are. Let's break them up. Oh, I really want to try these loaches. So a pile of those really soft now spring onions, and I'll get a couple of these loaches on here. They're much smaller than I imagined they would be. So very small. You can see the little tail on the end. So the complete fish, like Sheena said. Wow. Oh, that's a flavor burst. So it's quite sweet. The soy sauce has got a beautiful sweetness, but the texture of the loach is amazing. I'm just going to go straight in for another one, but I'm going to add a whole lot of spring onion. Oh, these are delicious. It's really gorgeous. The texture is stunning. It's quite sweet from the sauce going on top and that soy mixture that it's cooking in. And then it doesn't have a fishy flavor too much. It's just quite a subtle flavor. The chili that we put on top and the soy are the bolder flavors, and the spring onions are beautiful and tangy because obviously it's only recently got on there, so it's still got a bit of crunch from being fresh. So it's just softening up in the thinner bits, but the fatter bits are still crunchy. That is a really good dish.
I want to eat the loach, burdock root and egg dish. Got a massive bite. Oh man. That's sensational. The loach is really beautiful and tender. The burdock root still has a bit of crunch, so it's got a real texture. It's adding a real texture, and the egg is just very creamy. You can see that it's not cooked all the way through, and the sauce that is in is very sweet. That's delicious.
Look at this miso. It's so thick looking, and it's actually been sitting for quite a while we've been filming, and it hasn't separated like you often see with miso, so it's very creamy. Oh my god, that is a flavor burst. It's got a beautiful subtle miso flavor, quite salty. It's got more of that burdock root. It's got a big piece of that burdock root, but it's got the flavors that are coming from the loach dish, the one that I've eaten already, are in here. You can really taste that. Oh, that is good. And now I want to chase that with some of these pickles. So we've got 3 types of pickles. I'm going to try the cucumber here. I love these pickles in Japan. It's really cleansed the palate. Oh, that is very lightly pickled. It's almost just tastes like a fresh piece of cucumber actually. That's really good. Fresh, lightens your palate up. Look at this miso actually. I thought it had a loach like broth in it, and that's why it had the beautiful flavor, but actually it's packed with the loach. So there's about 3 whole loach in there. So let's just have a lot of burdock root, a loach coated in that miso soup. That is glorious. It's really nice and sweet, a little bit salty. The root's just a little bit crunchy, which is good. And then the loach is very soft and just a beautiful texture. And these ones down in the cooking over the charcoals here are really really getting cooked down now, so they're getting very soft. And I love that this is over these charcoals in this burner because it's giving a really even heat. This is a really thick piece of cast iron, and so it's just slowly bubbling away. They're not burning the sugars in the soy mixture, the sauce. They're not caramelizing and getting burnt. They're just slowly reducing down and getting this thick, sticky sauce all over the bottom of this pan. Look at this side just bubbling away. Let's grab a whole lot more. Spring onions, some loach. So the loach is really soft now. It's breaking up when we try and pick it up. Oh, the flavor is super intense. It's gone up many levels since we started eating. So as that reduces down, as it bubbles away, it's just infusing flavor. It's getting stronger and stronger. The loach itself feels like it's taking on all that flavor, but in turn it's imparting its own flavor. So it's getting a sort of a slightly seafood little taste going on. It's got this just super sweetness. The saltiness is really ramping up as well as it reduces down. Oh my god, this is an unbelievable meal. I love the location, this incredible, beautiful old building, sitting on the ground here, eating these dishes. It is incredible. It's very, very good.
This meal is just a feast for the senses. It tastes delicious and the surroundings are beautiful. There's a really happy buzz of chatter while everyone's enjoying their meal, and the way everything is set up, it is just so beautiful. So check out how stunning this tofu and this konjac looks. So I'm gonna just try the tofu. So it's been, I think, slightly grilled, and then there's that sauce on the top. I'm not sure what it is. Let's just give it a bite. The tofu is quite warm, and then that sauce on top, it's got black sesame seeds in it, but it's quite sweet. I can't tell what it is, but it's tasty. And then this konjac here. So konjac is a plant, but and it looks a bit like jelly. Let's just see what that tastes like. Very jelly-like. It doesn't have a very strong flavour by itself, but I got a bit more of that sauce in it. A bit of a citrus flavour came through. And konjac is just a really interesting texture. It's like a bouncy jelly.
I just tried this konjac that Sheena just had, and the texture is incredible. It's so jelly-like, and that sauce is very sweet, and it has a real citrus flavour to it, and it's actually a little bit bitter in the aftertaste, the sauce too. So I think it's a yuzu sauce, which is quite a widely used citrus fruit here in Japan. It is a very tasty side dish, really light and quite fresh tasting.
This has been such an amazing experience so far. It's pretty cool to be eating a dish that they were eating 200 years ago. So the recipe hasn't changed, and this restaurant has been here since 1801, and so they're still serving up what they served back then. And loaches back then were very, very popular and very prevalent, and it was sort of regarded as the working man's unagi, or working man's eel, and they're really, really tasty.
That was an absolutely incredible dining experience. Amazing food, but just the whole thing about it, like the atmosphere in there, the style of eating, the service, quintessential Japanese, a really interesting couple of dishes too, something we've never tried and loved. Awesome day of eating.
I would repeat that dining experience all over again.
Right now, I'd happily go straight back in there and do it all again. It was that good.
We really hope you enjoyed this one. Remember to hit that subscribe button. We've got heaps more videos coming from Japan, but then after Japan, we head to Indonesia and we're going to make a ton of food content. So hit subscribe so you don't miss out. Pop a comment down below. Let us know if you would eat loach if you had the chance, and give this video a huge thumbs up. And if you want to support more content like this, check out our Patreon page. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Mata ne!
Mata ne!